Thanks for tuning in to this spooky edition of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I'll unlock the mysteries of the mansions and catch those ghouls with your help. Thanks for tuning in, and have a safe and happy Halloween. And now we continue right where I left off in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. In case you missed the last 3 seconds of the last episode here, it's picking up right where I left off. Funnily enough, you know, the window shuts, you creak through there, and you make your way down in the earliest round. Baby, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. So yeah, my name is Brian Saviano, aka singing songs horrifically O'Brien. Recording this video incredibly, shamefully late. I'm sorry. The sleep schedule messed up 7 ways from actually Sunday, because today is Sunday. So, oops, my bad. It's 3:12 in the morning. Hey, sorry moms and dads. I'm being a bad role model by being so late up here. So, sorry. But, you know, hey, duty calls. And, you know, if I never said that, you wouldn't have been able to tell. You would have thought it was 6 p.m. outside. It's totally not. Actually, there's a way for me to prove it to you. I can just show you. I can just show you right here. Hold on. I'm supposed to have a wind down on from Google, but nope, there it is. Right there. Bam. 3:13 in the morning on October 13th. Just so, for full transparency's sake here. And no, I still haven't built the buyer's house. I still haven't done that. I said before that I was obligated to go hang out at a friend's house. Plans I wanted to bail on. Didn't actually bail on them, but I kind of did. So, you know, some days you just wake up and you're like, no. You know what I mean? You don't want to hang out with people. You just want to kind of be by yourself. You want to just chill, right? That's kind of what you want to do. So I didn't want to go out. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do anything. So supposed to go over to my friend Jake's house. And in the place he lives in Boston has no parking anywhere. So me and Charles drove around. And by we, I mean him. He drove around for 30 minutes trying to find parking for this party we were supposed to go to. Couldn't find parking, so we called it a night and went out to eat. So basically a massive waste of an hour and a half where I could have either just hung out with Charles myself or just done more videos. So hey, you know, whatever, that's fine. Took a very solid nap and now here I am. So you know what? Hey, is it a Cain's night? It might be good for the soul. You know what I mean? So I've been getting back into the gym. I have been, and I obviously need to stick to it more. But sometimes, you know, when life hands you lemons, or even if it doesn't hand you lemons, whatever, even if it's just like a Boston cream pie, or it's like a strawberry shortcake. It doesn't need to be lemon orientated. But when life hands you lemons, you gotta accept it. You gotta make lemonade out of it. So I think tonight might be a Cain's night. And just so you know, Cain's is where I go to get donuts at 3:30 in the morning, because there's no better time to go and get donuts than at 3:30 in the morning. So that's just me in a nutshell. I would go there and get them because it's good for the soul. So yeah, it's a good. I actually got messed up here. So whenever you hear me like stutter or something like that, like something happened, so the preview was like all messing up there. Totally unrelated. Oh, did I even say that my name's Bricksobrian? Oh yeah, I did. I sing songs terribly O'Brien. Oops. So, you know, I'm gonna do that. I think tonight is a good night for it. I need to get back into the gym more consistently. I can tell in the video, like I've lost weight here in like my face. I don't know if that's just me being optimistic, but I think I have. So if I can see it and I can accept it, that's all that matters. So, and I feel lighter, not after having Cain's. And Cain's, in case you guys and girls don't know, I have gone to less and less, thankfully. I used to go periodically, not all the time. It's never been an all the time situation. It's been like a once every month situation for a while. And I said that I wasn't going to go again until the end of the year in, like, August. I was going to say September. No, I think it was August. It might have been September. Whatever. So, I guess I'll go because I want to. So, it's a donut place that opens late at night. It opens, you know, early in the morning. So, I was actually thinking about this as I was driving home the other night. I'm like, well, so I go and, you know, work all sorts of hours on videos, editing, processing, blah, 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 doing all this stuff, right? Now, at what point does it go from being super late at night to early in the morning? Because technically, once it hits midnight, it is technically morning. The proper terminology for you to say is, okay, right now it's 12 in the morning. Because 12 in the afternoon is 12 p.m. So it's certainly not 12 p.m. And, you know, you say it's like 1 in the morning. So saying it's 1 in the morning, you know, that's what that is. So at what point, though, in my own head, does it go from being morning or night, right? So last night, up super late, went to Dunkin' Donuts. And, actually, I was driving by. And I saw someone pulling a Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like, there's no way someone's at Dunkin' Donuts right now. It's way too early in the morning. It's way too late at night. It's like 4 in the morning. And all of the parents out there who might be watching are like, why is my son or daughter or cat or dog watching this guy talk about be at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning? What a great influence I am on the future generation of video game players, right? So I was driving by. There's no way they're open. And they are. They are open. And I got like a few egg and cheese wake-up wraps for like breakfast/dinner at that point, basically. And it was good. Okay, so these are the ones that are crystallized. So these have a lot more health to them. I think this is what we're going to encounter for the rest of the playthrough here. So they only appear in like this area and another area in a little while in the next mission. But yeah, I don't know about the next haunted mansion because I haven't done it yet. So that one I'm going to do live commentary for. But I didn't think they would be open, and they were. So that's when I realized, okay, this is morning now. And then I had this sense come over me. I was like, wow, this feels like I'm working at the Lego store on Black Friday, that it's so late at night, but society has deemed that it's okay to be out this late. Like, I don't know if that makes any semblance of sense at all. But it's like, okay, on Black Friday, everyone goes out all hours of the night, at least in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. So, actually, no, not in Massachusetts. So, Black Friday is one of the only days of the year that people go out all sorts of crazy hours and do whatever. So, side tangent, I guess. Black Friday in Massachusetts, stores cannot open until midnight on Thanksgiving. Therefore, it's Friday. So stores, like retail stores, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, whatever, they cannot open on Thanksgiving. Literally cannot. So it's called the blue light law. So they literally cannot do it. But 12:01 a.m., totally okay. So that's in the morning. So what the tradition has been, and I think I've talked about this on video before, is me and Brandon and whoever else go out, you know, from whatever side of the family, whoever. We all go out and we go shopping on Black Friday if I didn't have a shift working at the Lego store. And it was a situation where we wouldn't wait until midnight to go to Massachusetts. We would go up to New Hampshire and go shopping up there. Now, they, unfortunately, do not have a blue light law, so they can deem whenever they want to open their stores. So, plenty of places like Target and all that, they totally open at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving, which, you know, does impact the lives of families that cannot have Thanksgiving meals together, which I don't like at all. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that not everyone has a picturesque family Thanksgiving that, like, I typically have or I would typically want. So, you know, some people Thanksgiving isn't as big of a deal. You know, they don't mind working, whatever. But some people obviously do. They got families and kids and relatives that come from far away or whatever. So, you know, there's that. So, when you're out late at night, and these little fur balls here, they're really cute. These things are adorable. You know, they don't harm you. They don't do anything. You know, they just follow you around. They just want to meow out. You know, they just want to say hi. Want to cuddle up to you. You know, keep you warm. So they're great. They just follow you. You know, you can, like, I think they poof up eventually. Yeah, they're really cute. So, anyways, so Black Friday is one of the only days where a society has deemed that you can, you know, be up super late at night and, you know, go shopping and do whatever. Oh, so that one goes gold, and then after that, I don't think you can do anything with them. They turn into little fluff balls, but that's about it. So, it's just a different vibe, and I got that same vibe because I was up so late that it became morning, and it felt like morning. And, like, something in my body clicked, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm in morning mode now. I'm starting to get, like, I felt it right here, just like everything started to, like, convert, like, all right, it's morning now. Like, I don't know. There's nothing here to convert, like, in my throat. There's nothing there to convert it into morning time. You know what I mean? But it just felt like it, and I felt it right here, like in my soul, I guess. So my soul is in my throat. So I had the temptation to stay up and, like, pretend it was a normal day because, hey, why not? But no, don't do that. You'll mess up your sleep schedule. No way. So what I really love, though, is waking up super early. Now, being up super late or being an early riser, which one is better? I think that the nature of my work and people who make videos similar to me are, you know, you're always up late. You're up super duper late. You're up late editing. You're up late processing videos. You're up late recording like I am right now. You know, typically people don't record videos super early in the morning because your brain is waking up. Everything is starting to click on. You know, I never record the first thing I do in the morning. So it's usually when you're up for a little while, you know, you're up for, you know, you're doing whatever, and then you get into the mood to actually do something. And then, you know, your body wakes up. You know, an actor doesn't wake up and go right on stage first things first. You know, you don't hear, you know, a hip-hop artist rapping first thing in the morning. You know, you gotta wake up. Everything's gotta click on. So that whole idea. So by the time you are ready to rock and roll, sometimes you find yourself you're on a roll and you're like, all right, cool. And then you just go late into the night and bam, there you go. You take a little nap, bam, there you go. Done. Like that's just kind of how it happens. But staying up super late has its own vibe compared to getting up super early. And now it may be the adult in me conflicting and powering through this, you know, who I am, right? But being up super early is more interesting / fulfilling than being up super late. Like, I know me being up super late right now, it feels kind of wrong in a way. Like, I should be asleep right now. There is not a reason I should be awake right now, you know? But I am, and hey, but, like, getting up at 5 a.m. and feeling, like, energized is, like, such a wholesome feeling. And a lot of parents out there may agree with me, because that's exactly how I feel. Like, I don't know how to describe it, and some of you kids might be like, oh, getting up early, stupid, which it is. It's totally stupid when your sleep schedule is messed up and you're forced to be up early and you hate it. But if you get a full night's sleep and you wake up early, it feels better than being up super late and making yourself be tired. Because just like right there. So when I think of, and when, you know, you say the phrase tired or you yawn, even me saying the word yawn triggers you to potentially yawn. You might have done it just now. That's one of the things about the human nature that people have not figured out yet, what yawning signifies and why us as human beings saying that or doing that triggers other people to do it. I don't think they've actually figured out why exactly that is the case. And just thinking about it makes you want to do it. So if you can combat that feeling, or that's the triple right there. Nice, nice, nice. Cool, cool, cool. If you can combat that and you can, you know, be energized in the morning, it feels a lot better, you know? Like the sun is rising and, you know, you get your early morning coffee or your, you know, breakfast sandwich or I don't know, whatever you got going on. That feels a lot better than staying up late at night, because late at night, then you have to resort to getting like Domino's, and then you hate yourself, right? You don't want to hate yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to love yourself with a nice breakfast. All right, you want to go get a nice stack of pancakes, omelet. Jeez, omelet. Where did that word come from? O-M-U-L-E-T, like amulet, omelet mixed together. No, you want to get yourself a nice breakfast. All right, any breakfast, I'm willing to bet, is going to taste better than any Domino's run will. So yeah, once you get this ghost done here, you kind of have to backtrack and go a bunch of places anyway, so keep that in mind. And just me, like, thinking about yawning makes me want to do it. So yeah, go around everywhere. You're basically going back to that room that you did before. That's going to trigger that right there. And he just stabs him right in the head. There's really no getting around that. That's just not a family-friendly situation there. But yeah, so you have to actually go up to that thing there. And I guess, I don't know if the heat triggered him or whatever, but sure. And I don't know why he opens that door there, but whatever. You might just actually end up getting the double here, Brian. Do you do it? Oh, the double, but no triple. That's fine. So realizing more and more that the combos actually pair up well with getting a lot of money. So that's good. So that's what I would say overall. And that might be, you know, as a kid, you're like, well, getting up early is stupid. But it just feels different, you know? And maybe that's just me getting old talking here, man. And that just might be the case. But I remember feeling that way, like, when I was younger, too. Because it's just very different when you're forced to get up early for school compared to when you actually have energy to go to school. You know what I mean? I never had energy going to school at all. I mean, I obviously ate like garbage, and I still do. I'm talking about getting donuts at 3:30 in the morning. But, yeah, go back to the lobby here, and there's another one there. I'm talking about that. So, like, you know, I'm obviously not perfect, but, you know, I'm certainly interesting. You at least it's a One Republic line that says, at least I'm never boring. Wait, no, how does it go? I forget how exactly the line goes, but it's off their most recent album. So, and side note, as much as I love Imagine Dragons, I also love One Republic, almost as equally so. Those are the two family-friendly bands that I can endorse as a hip-hop fan. I can endorse those two. So a lot of you have reached out and been like, dude, I love Imagine Dragons too. One Republic's pretty good too, man. One Republic is really good. It's more like it's like soft rock. It's not as like as like Imagine Dragons, but like, yeah, no, I really like them. So give them a listen too if you want to. So their newest album, Oh My My, which is 3 years old now, is really good. So yeah, but yeah, it's a different vibe. And I've definitely had my nights/mornings where after working so many hours here doing this, I go and grab breakfast by myself at Brothers Deli, which is there's a couple of Brothers Delis all throughout the North Shore. There's one in the downtown area of the city I'm at now. There's one in downtown Wakefield. There's one in Lynn. There's one in Danvers. There's one in Peabody. There's one in blah, blah, blah. They're all everywhere. So, but they're all different owners, I think, so whatever. So, but yeah, it's like the go-to breakfast place. And probably Sunday morning it's going to be very packed. So I don't know if I want to wait that out and go there, but will I be awake? When do they open? 5? I don't want to wait till 5. I want to be in bed by 5, you know? But then the sugar from the donuts is not good either, so I don't know. Well, let me look this up right now. Brothers Deli. The one in Wakefield is closest to me. Yeah, there's one in Lynn, Danvers. There's like all sorts of different ones. Cool. So, let's see here. This one, of the 7,000, 6 a.m. I'm not waiting till 6 a.m. No way. I'll be in bed by then. But I have been awake for 6 a.m. to go there for like 6:30, then I immediately go to bed. So like, yeah. As amazing as it is to play video games all day, every day for a living. Well, not every day, not all day, every day, but for most days, you know, it has its perks and whatnot. And, like, it gets super busy. Like, what I love about Google is it shows you, like, the popular times for things. So, like, I used to do that for the gym and been like, oh, what are the popular times? So I could not go because I don't want to deal with people. But, like, it tells you, because, you know, obviously everyone's tracking all your information everywhere. You can see, like, oh, 9 a.m. is the peak time. 10 a.m., 11 a.m., whatever. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm not going to go now. But, also, side tangent on this section here. So I end up going all the way around. If you look you know, for a half second, there's a bird's nest back there. If you inhale that with the vacuum, you can actually get one of the gems in there. I didn't leave that in the edit because it was a part of where I was backtracking and doing other stuff too. So, and I had to edit that out. So, but yeah, it is there. So if you manage to walk by here, might as well just do it. Because, like, that section, wow. That section right there, right here, is open, but the next one isn't. So yeah, just, you know, you can see the gem right there, the shadow of it. Yeah, so do that, and you're good. So, I also, oh, there's King Boo in the background. There he goes. So he's lurking around here. So I think he's the enemy in the new game too. So like, how many times is King Boo gonna try to kidnap Mario? You know, but there's also like images of like there's Peach's bags in there. There's also Toad and all that. So like, it's not just Mario, I don't think. And I don't know if this is a glitch up here or something like that, but there's like an explosion sound happening in there. I don't know why. I've actually seen quite a few graphical glitches with this game before. It's just like sometimes a weird thing that happens. Like, it happened on, like, one of the boss levels where, like, the graphics didn't load in properly. But, yeah, like, why is that happening, you know? That doesn't really make sense as to why that's happening. And I'm using, like, the cartridge version of the game. It's a legit version. Like, there's not faked versions of the game, 3DS games, I don't think. So, oh, and for this section right here, let me explain this, actually. Let me actually talk about the video game for a change. So, you have to take those robots that chase after you, they explode and whatnot. You use those to change the direction up top, but also to activate all 3 of those lights right there. So I do a little bit of chopping up here, but basically you launch them up toward that way, similar to how we have with Toad before. So, yeah, you just grab those. You have to grab them while they are deactivated, because otherwise they're going to chase after you. So you'll see in just a half second here. The gems don't do anything. You know, I think maybe you could get stuff out of it. I doubt it, but yeah. So you'll see what I do here. That one gets launched over to that right side there. That's going to explode that one. And then you activate it by flashing the light there, obviously. And then you do the other ones as well. So that's activated there. And then you launch another one over there to change the direction of that. Because once it is activated, you know, it's not going to deactivate once you put another one near there. So that's what you do there. It took me a half second to figure out what exactly to do there. So there you go. And then you get all 3, and then boom, there you go. That's the end of the level, pretty much. So, yeah, I don't know why there's exploding sounds happening in that room. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it actually doesn't really even pertain. It kind of pertains to the boss battle, but not really. You are using, like, bombs to, you know... Uh-oh, geez, that's not convenient. You're using those to defeat the boss, but there's, yeah, I don't know, whatever. So, maybe it just got glitched up there, I don't know, but sure. So, yeah, we're coming to a close on this entire area here, which, it's only 3 missions. So the missions are quite lengthy, so, like, between, yeah, this episode here and then the last one, that's all this entire area here. So it's definitely quite a bit longer, but, you know, I wanted to make sure I covered all of it and played all of it. So, yeah, I think it's been going good so far. And, yeah, what else would I talk? No, I got nothing else to talk about. So, like, after this, I'm definitely going to, like, go home. I'm going to get away from here, whatever. I use the back massager thing that I told you about before. I use that because I felt like when I was out with Charles, I was like, I could feel the knot, like literally like this, like a ball right in my shoulder. I'm like, all right, well, I can't not take care of that. So like I found like the right position, and like, oh yeah, you feel it right there and it digs right in. Great stuff. Great stuff. I thought about actually like showing it, like demoing it to you on the camera, and I'm like, you know what? That's a bridge too far. Using a massager while doing a post-play commentary for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, that is objectively not great content. So you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not that I really care. Because listen, if you made it this far in the video, you're already here. So like, if I were to do that, then I'd do that. So for this boss battle, this is the, you know, all of them have been fairly unique. Obviously, they have the same objective. Oh, man, I'm tired, I guess, but like, geez, like it's so messed up. But you use like a bobsled for this one. It's very cool in that sense. So you'll see in just a half second here. And I still don't know how I feel about that whole digitization process here, like all the voxels of Luigi here. Which, fun fact for you, there is a difference between pixels and voxels. Voxels are 3-dimensional pixels. So when you make, like, I had a Link back here a while ago that was like a 3D version of Link from the original Legend of Zelda. That is called a voxel because it's like a 3D pixel. And then pixels are 2D. So that is technically a voxel Luigi, as far as I know. And I could totally be wrong. So you know what? Let me just look that up. The definition of a voxel here, just because I want to make sure I'm educating the people of the world accurately. A computer-based modeling or graphic simulation, each of an array of elements of volume that constitute a notional 3-dimensional space, especially each of an array of discrete elements into which a representation of a 3-dimensional object is divided. It's a 3D pixel. So you toss the bombs out of this bobsled here onto the face, which is a very cool idea. Now, this can be kind of tricky if he's just yum, 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 yum. He's just eating them like I'm going to be eating the donuts in a little while. So you're going to launch him, and he progressively gets further and further away, which you have to time it a bit more properly here, which is cool and can definitely raise some aggravation if you can't get the timing down right. But luckily, my depth perception isn't awful, so I managed to figure out, you know, where exactly I should launch it here. But you can see just how far it takes to get all the way down there, so you really have to time it out properly. And, you know, trial and error here. So, like, basically imagine this as if it were a clock, right? So that's 6 o'clock right at the bottom right there. So, like, once it reaches, you know, 9 o'clock, then you launch the bomb to, like, make it work that way. So, like, things like that, you can kind of figure that out there. So, yeah. Then after every phase here, he turns into the standard boss ghost that we've seen before. This is easy to avoid. Just get out of his way. Get him out of the way. He's going to teleport. And then, bam, run into the wall. There you go. That's all you do. Do that 3 times, you're done. So, and I don't think, you know what? It might get a bit more difficult with the face. I think it might turn into smaller fragments, so you technically get a smaller window of opportunity to actually defeat the boss. So that could totally be a thing, but I actually haven't paid attention, so I'll pay attention right now. Does it go into smaller chunks? It doesn't seem to. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So, because before it seemed like it was one big piece for, like, the face there, so... But you can, like, hit the face on, like, the edges there, and it'll count for a couple of them. See, like, that counted for 2 shots right there. And because the cavern isn't specifically a complete cylinder here, it does kind of bounce around here. So the mechanics of the chasm here are a bit interesting. So you got to definitely pay attention there. Make sure you launch that last bomb into his mouth. He has to num 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 on it, just like a Boston cream donut. So, you know, make sure you factor that in there. I'll wait for the timing. And like here. So, yeah. Just barely missed it on that one. But I obviously do get it eventually here. And that will do it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then just a little yum, 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 yum. There it goes. Oh, really? I was close on that one. Jeez. So he might regain parts of the face, too. I don't know. I don't think I ever actually mess up here. So what do I know? So, I mean, it's a cool-looking ghost design. It kind of looks like he's got reindeer, you know, what are those called? Antlers? Yeah. I was going to say reindeer hooves. No, those are antlers. That's what that's called right over there. So launches him into the wall. Use the thing here. There's some ice patches on the ground there. So, yeah, don't want to mess with any of those. I don't think I actually take any damage for this entire boss battle. So that's pretty cool. But, yeah. And you just do that again. Do it over and over and over again. And that's it. Cool. I want to thank you guys. No. Not going to outro it here, especially not during, you know, this part here. It definitely didn't gain more pieces right there, so maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. It seemed like maybe I got it all with one shot before, but whatever. I think hopefully this is the easiest one. You can like launch them at different points too, so they can bounce a little bit differently, but yeah. That nearly got it, but it definitely didn't. Oops. You know what I should do? I should order that Luigi costume. Should I do that right now at 3:44 in the morning? Maybe. I think maybe. So the friend whose house I was gonna go over, where I couldn't find parking, he's had my Reptar costume for like a year. So Ricky actually picked it up, thankfully. So now I have Reptar back. So if Reptar makes an appearance on video, that's when you know Reptar is chilling and back. So yeah, that's a costume. I've talked about me wearing it before at Kineticon last year. So obviously haven't worn it since. So gotta pop that bad boy right back on and see how that goes here. So yeah, just avoid this thing here. Oh no, I got hit once. I got a hit once here. Yep, or twice rather. And bam, there you go. So very cool boss battle here. Only gaining 3 gold out of the whole situation, which is whatever. But hey, there's another Dark Moon crystal piece for us, and that is going to be the last of the post-play commentary videos for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Pretty much half the series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, half the series so far has been post-play. So you know what? I'll end it off by doing the remaining mansion and the boss battle, whatever that is. I'm assuming King Boo. I haven't seen any gameplay of the boss battle, so who knows how well that'll go. But that'll be done there. He's going to slip and slide all over the ice right there, and he's good. So, what I'm going to do is get some donuts maybe. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Is that a good decision? No. But do I want to? I guess, kinda, maybe, we'll see. But alright, I'm going to officially get out of here. So, as we load back into Gadd's laboratory here, I don't even remember what the next of the mansion is. What the next one actually is, I don't remember. I looked at it for like half a second here, and I think it's actually still charged down there. I think it's still on, so hey, whatever. That's fine. So, I was worried about the pixel. Like, he always says this dialogue, and it's like, you know what? Who cares, man? Gadd, you're fine. All right? Relax. It's all good. We still haven't checked out the vault for this entire playthrough. That's probably something I'll do at the very end, I guess. Just check out what's actually inside the vault. Just a bunch of stuff. So, that 20,000 gold upgrade is probably just another enhancement to the blacklight thing, so it's kind of whatever. But yeah. Now I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me as always. My name is Brian Saviano, a.k.a. the one and only Bricksobrian. I'll see you again next time. Next time I see you, it'll be for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, where I'll actually be playing the game myself in real time. For the, happening here. Oh, it's on a cliff. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we'll see how well that goes. But until then, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening. And I'll see you later. Bye.